I, 28 male, got into a huge argument with my sister, 31 female, last week. The argument had been simmering for a long time, as tension between us has been high for years. When I was 17, my sister had an accidental pregnancy, and when she told her boyfriend, he left her. Due to our religious family, she kept the baby, but once her daughter was born, she panicked. She didn't want to go through the legal troubles of adoption, so she asked that me and our mother took care of her kid. There was no legal custody, but it was an agreement made within the family. I essentially raised my niece from birth until she was 3, with help from my mother, as she was working to support the new addition to the family. I dropped out of school and took care of her, fed her, changed her, and taught her how to walk while my mom was away at work. Then, my sister met her now husband, cleaned her life up, and suddenly wanted her kid back. No warning, she moves back to home, says thanks, and starts being a mother. My niece is now 11 and doesn't remember all I and her grandmother did. It's been a family agreement to forget this all happened until the argument. My sister made a petty comment during a fight, where she implied since I lost my job recently I can't handle responsibility. I snapped and told her she was lucky her daughter was too young to remember how she abandoned her. My niece overheard this and now wants to know what I meant. I outright said that her mother didn't think she could raise her and left her with me and grandma. Now my sister says I traumatized her daughter, and my mom says I should have kept the secret like we agreed. I think this secret couldn't stay kept forever. AI Edit. Hello, I'm here to give some more context and answer a bunch of the most common questions. When the argument happened, I had put my niece to bed hours ago. We were at my mother's house, and so no one knew she was going to come in. Secondly, after my niece was born, my sister moved states to get a job. Also, she was 20 and I was 17. And finally, in the aftermath, I said that we can't go back now since my niece already overheard us all talking, so as a group with her stepfather, we should get together to explain it better. But since the event, a week ago, my sister has been saying that we should blow over it, and that my niece will forget if we don't bring it up again. I'm frustrated at this, and at how she's now slating me alongside my mother. My mother believes I'm in the wrong for arguing with my sister in the first place, whereas I say she has no right to criticize me for losing my job when I lost my education to caring for her child. I'm trying to get in contact with my niece's stepfather to ask him for his opinion. Edit 2. Yes, I was asked by my mom to drop out of school and I did so. I didn't go to college later. I had no intention of hurting my niece, but she had already overheard what was said, so I felt that keeping it from her now would just cause her confusion. I'm now trying to backpedal the best I can with the family's assistance to be able to properly explain the situation to her. But my sister and my mother both want to just pretend this never happened and hope my niece forgets as she grows up. Edit 3. I'm starting to wish I was clearer from the beginning. I said I was 17 when my sister had the accidental pregnancy. I meant that I was 17 when the baby was born. Top comment. Your mom completely sucks for allowing you to derail your own life for the sake of a 20-year-old woman not wanting to step up. It's shameful. You shouldn't have said what you said, but hoo boy, I can't even begin to understand the resentment you must feel. Another comment. Info. Did you know your niece was there? If you didn't know, then the slip could be forgiven, but even if your niece asked what you meant, you really shouldn't have told her like that. I'm leaning to ESH, but if you knew, then definitely YTANTA. Make no mistake. It was a crappy thing to do, but I'm giving you a pass. OP replied, I had no idea she was there, and I was actually the one who checked she was in bed earlier that night. My mother was also there and was involved in the argument, but none of us saw my niece come in. If you were OP, what will you do? Leave a comment below.